What's up, what's up? This your boy Solomon Childs, man. I'm representing with your damn self. Wu-Tang. You already know. We listening to DJ Siggi. Bad boy on the flames, UK radio. All day, you know how we punish them.
Big up my UK crowds. In the house, we've got Solomon Childs.
Yo.
We've got the Emerald Child, aka Siggy Bad Boy.
Yes,
but it's
yes.
all about NY in London.
Yes.
So yo, Solomon, yo, how's S&J Promotions treating you? How you like in London?
They treating me like, the king that I am, and they're making me feel good. I've had a great time since I've been out here. It's been a lot of grind, but it's been good grind and it's been good work. So, we feel good about what we're doing, and we're trying to stay positive and focused.
Okay, that's all good, man. So, I know you ain't no newcomer to hip hop. You've been on like Capadonna's first solo album back in the day.
Yeah.
I know you know about hip hop. Because today now, compared to back in like the 90s, you got like Gucci, Waka Flocka, Soldier Boy. How do you think rap has changed from the 90s to its present day? Now.
I think the way that rap has changed is that the earlier prospects of rap, the Kool G Raps and Rakims and Big Daddy Kanes, those were basically forefathers, and they were, basically people who gave that courage for the Waka Flockas and the Soldier Boys to get their feel off to say, you know what, if he said it the way he said it, then I can say it the way I want to say it, because it's like, I still feel that same passion. And like I always say, I love everybody's music. Not that I love everybody's music like I'm a soft nigga or something, you know what I mean? It's just that I like to hear brothers express themselves about their situations and their mishaps and their goals and their accomplishments that they have made in life. So, I'm always willing to hear anybody's story, you know what I mean? I never judge nobody, because maybe their delivery is not as on point as the next man's delivery. I just give it a shot and listen to what they're actually saying.
No, I hear that. That's all true. I like that. Because me, in my personal opinion, the rap that's out today does not compare to, what was out in the 90s.
Well, it's never going to compare to that. Sorry for cutting you off. It's never going to compare to that, because in the beginning is always the best, because the beginning is the best, it's the freshest. You know what I mean? If you notice, a person that dropped a certain specific type of just apple juice. When apple juice first came out, nobody caught money off of apple juice. Till it got blown up, they got money off of apple juice. And that's the basically same thing with hip hop. In the beginning, it was just hip hop, but it elevated such to a higher level that now the people that are in it now, they can get money off of it without no problem, with just replicating something that makes you familiar to what you've already heard.
You know what? I understand that and I respect your answer. But when I've heard your lyrics, right? When I hear your songs, which are quite new to me, right? Which I'm embarrassed to say because I'm a Wu-Tang fan. But when I hear you and I listen to you, it reminds me of shit from the 90s. You understand? So how are you different to all those younger guys that are out right now?
My mother always say I got an old soul. So I guess that's what it is, you know what I mean? Because I like beyond the 90s, I like beyond the 80s, I like beyond the 70s, I like beyond the 60s, I like beyond the 50s. You know what I mean? I'm with whatever kind of music. I can sit there and throw on Dizzy Gillespie or throw on Sam Cooke, and my wife look at me like, what are you doing? Like, what is this? Are you serious? And it's like, it's just, I guess, I can feel that type of era of music, because at the end of the day, it's still passion, and it's still something that grasps you and make you feel and you can relate to. And as long as you can feel and relate to something, that's the joy of music right there.
I feel you on that, Solomon. That's so big, yo. So enough people over here, they've heard your first album, they're feeling it. Tell me how your second album is going to be different from your first.
I mean, just elevation. That's basically it. I can't talk about the same thing I talked about on the last thing, because I wouldn't be a good teacher. And I'm a young teacher who's been taught by educated teachers, meaning my Wu-Tang brothers, you know, they taught me how to walk, talk, move, jump in this game. So, you know, I gotta continue to keep that torch lit, and since I'm the one with the torch and I'm the one running now, I have to continue to go them miles, and as I conquer those miles, I have to make sure that I have a positive message so that I can, you know, get to the next miles.
That's big. I like that, man. I like that. So let me know, man, what is it like working with people like the RZA and any other big names that you've worked with from, you know, like New York or like West Coast, whatever? Let me know.
I mean, you know, well, you know, working with people is always exciting because, you know, people have their own thoughts, you know what I mean, and they have their own visions to doing whatever it is that they want to do. As far as working with RZA, that's something different compared to anybody else because RZA's a genius. And when it comes to, you know, doing music, that's what he specializes in, you know. So he knows already what you sound good on. Whether you know what you sound good on, he already knows what you sound good on. And you might not think that that's what it is that you sound good on. But he's gonna coach you to tell you, listen, this is what you sound good on, like a real producer does. See, we've gotten into the game, we've gotten into the era of the game where we get a producer and he sends us 30 tracks over the internet and we pick 2 tracks, rhyme on it, and we release the song. That's not producing an album. Producing an album is going with the artist inside the studio and actually sitting there and building with that artist on his song.
True
like,
talk.
what do you have already? Okay, this is what you got. You got that little bit of hook, you got this little bit of verse. Let me build something around that. That's producing a single, you know what I mean? And that's basically what RZA does. He'll produce you a single that, you know, comes through his gender.
I hear that, that's all big. So besides the RZA and the Wu-Tang family, which other, you know, producers or artists have you worked with from the East Coast specifically?
You know, we worked with a lot of artists, you know what I mean? The names are just, I would be offending people if I named 3 when I've worked with so many, you know what I mean? I just love doing my music and I love other people's outputs on my music. You know, I've always been a type of person that you could tell me, Solomon, I don't like that verse. I'm not the type of person to say, well, yo, damn, what you mean you don't like this verse? I'm the hottest nigga in the streets. You know what I mean? I'm not that type of person. I'm more the type of person to be like, well, what do you don't like about the verse? Let me fix this. Let me make sure that this is what it is so that we can make sure that we got a hit. I want everybody that gives me a track, whether it's Sammy that works at the grocery store or it's DJ smash hit that's in the major corporation at Sony. I want everybody's song that I make with them to be a hit.
Okay, I like that. That's big, man. Enough respect, Solomon Childs. Just be up in Solomon Childs' room, chilling and whatnot. Man's just giving man's a little exclusive right here, you understand? So just check this shit, yo.
Money, stay away, cause jealous niggas will kill you in front of your kids in your driveway. Not for nothing, I'm dodging sex and black leathers, 40 below, blowing the Bombay. I'm not a failed mark, or funny, I'm marked to fail in this ballpark. OGs better than my OGs, I don't see it. When Master Killer and the Jizza transported, and Killer be pockets. Diaries of a madman's outburst, Galactus, sole controller of the universe. A bunch of haters with indirects in they rap songs, but I'm Gucci. Since I got your wifey singing all of my raps. You elite, famous, New York City, bright lights, fooled by the ignoramus. Cause you can be suits rendezvousing with the famous. Just know we getting nails to this address. Never rush when you looking for fast and push. Or start flirting with gold diggers, cause now you smoking better kush. Breathe, stick to the program, cause you can only be what you can be. You understand? Word.
Well, yo, my London massive, that's it for the backstage shit. The next thing will be on stage, yo, so bless up, enough respect.
You already know.
From NYC, London, Forest Gate, brah!